one Conor McGregor.
Pode me colocar contra o Conor McGregor, tenho certeza.
Conor McGregor, você vai vir ou você vai correr?
And Conor McGregor, if you still have some balls, I will be waiting for you in Spain.
I want to fight for your chicken because this is #1 easy fight in lightweight division.
Conor McGregor, you're taking everything I work for. I'm gonna fight your ass. You know what's the real fight? What's the real money fight? Is me.
Where you at, McNugget? Piece of shit. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Conor McGregor, you gotta come back and fight somebody. I am the most entertaining lightweight on the planet.
McGregor was knocked out in 1:09. Let that sink in. 1:09. 1:09. How do you get not even knocked out? He had a knee injury, right? Blew out his knee. And you mean to tell me training camp was 6 months? This man hasn't had sex in 6 months. He gave all that up to get a loss on his record. And after being away for 5 years, you gotta understand, 5 years is a long time, okay? Like, you gotta understand, if you're Conor McGregor, right, and you've been away for 5 years, that's gotta hurt. I'm not gonna lie, I was hurt. I was like, dang, you spent 6 months without sex. Without sex. No sex at all. Like, legit. He said, training camp, I'm not having sex. I'm not getting no head. I'm not putting my dick in nobody. I'm not having sex. He did all that. Straight discipline. Strict on himself. And then got the nerve to get in the octagon and lose in 1:09. 1:09. That's literally how long it took. Really, it wasn't even that long. The Max Holloway wanted to stop the fight earlier. Like, he's hurt. He's hurt.
Shout out to the ref. I was trying to tell the ref sooner. Like, this guy's kids is front row. I don't want to see him take unnecessary damage. Trying to stop the fight, but this is how crazy Conor is. The first time he's on the ground, I was punching him. He's like, fight. I was like, okay. That's why I backed up. I said, stand up then. Let's fight. And then he fell back down, and then the fight was called. He tried to do this hop step where he hop forward, hop back, and then he did it again. And then when he went back, he just kind of grabbed his leg, and he screamed. He's like, ah. And I was telling the ref, come on, bro. Like, what you want me to do? Keep it? Like, this guy he brought his kids to the fight. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't trying to beat up a wounded dog. Even with him walking into the octagon, it didn't seem, it just didn't seem like the same Conor, Like, I thought he was there to fight, but like, I thought he'd be a little bit more rowdy, a little bit more crazy. He looked like really, really calm, like super calm. So I was just kind of like, oh wow, let's see how this goes. And then of course I knew he was gonna attack me with something, and it was that kick. So it sucks.
And I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, Conor, he been training a little bit, but when you are away for 5 years, and this man been away, and you mean to tell me you get knocked out, not even knocked out, an injury in 1:09? Come on, bro. I would have been pissed. I would have lost my mind. I would have then said, fuck this. I'm gonna retire.
He said that he believes that one of the kicks that he checked is what broke your leg.
There was no check. There was not one of them I checked. Your wife is in me DMs, hey baby. Hit me back on my chat till later on. We'll be at the after party, the Win nightclub, baby. You looking bitch, you little hoe. Fuck him.
Because if you mean to tell me He spent 6 months training. And you mean to tell me he got up on that scale? He wasn't ready for a battle? He wasn't ready for a battle with Max Holloway? That's Max Holloway. He wasn't ready for a battle? And he just lost in a minute, 9 seconds? Damn! Max Holloway was say, hey, you're down. You're down. But he didn't want to keep going. He didn't want to do that. He said, damn, we can stop this right now. But no. Guess what happens? The fight prolonged. And guess what ends up happening? They found out this man is injured. They said, oh, damn, he's injured. He's stumbling, fumbling, bubbling, and rolling over the floor. All over the mat. I'm like, damn. We don't miss the greatest comeback of UFC history.
Connor's gonna rate my billionaire strut. You ready? Let's go. Okay, but be honest, okay? Okay. Do I need to run and start, or are we good here? Okay, ready?
First of all, lead with your balls. Yeah, that's the start.
The balls?
Lead with your balls.
Like I gotta let him like swing, yeah? Okay, ready? So the. Okay, hold on. Okay, but I don't have balls, so they're phantom balls. Okay.
More shoulder, yeah. More shoulder.
Fuck, it's not that good! Hold on, one more. What am I missing?
That was perfect.
Oh, you do like this? Dude, I got big balls.
More pace.
Pace.
The greatest comeback of UFC history. All of it to be blown away in a minute, 9 seconds. This man literally put himself through hell. Didn't have no sex. Intense training. And lost. Lost. You mean to tell me I could leave for 5 years and come back? Not to have a battle? Not to eat? Man didn't even throw they barely threw a punch. Barely threw a punch, man. Not a punch. Not a single punch from him. Not a single punch. And you mean to tell me this man lost in a minute, 9 seconds? How does that happen?